Best Media Podcast Network.
¿Cómo estamos, mi gente? Welcome to another edition of Lucha Talk. And guys, we have so much to go over this week because, dang, don't we have Saturday night's main event and Double or Nothing the same weekend? This is a pretty eventful weekend. We do have Will Ospreay versus Hangman Adam Page. We have Mercedes Moné versus Jamie Hayter. We also have John Cena versus R-Truth. We have Damian Priest in a steel cage match against Drew McIntyre. And we'll get into all of that, and I'll do that in the shorts. But for this long-form video, I wanted to talk about the face of WWE. For this long-form video, I wanted to talk about who the guy is in WWE. And that is none other than main event Jey Uso himself. I know a lot of people out there seem to be upset at the thought that Jey Uso is leading the way in WWE. But guys, I'm here to tell you that that is what is happening right now. He is the main attraction. What other superstar in your lifetime do you remember going to the ring, grabbing the microphone, and the crowd losing its mind because they need him to restart his music? When did that happen? I'll wait. It's never happened, guys. It's never happened. He is by far the biggest name in all of pro wrestling. And it's about damn time, because this is exactly what happens when it's organic. This came out of nowhere. It's been moving this way for years. If you go back to COVID, which I know a lot of people don't like to think about that time, but please just allow me this one thing. If you go back to COVID, it was the IWC, also known as the Internet Wrestling Community, that dubbed him main event Jey Uso because of everything he did at the Elimination Chamber when he came in second to Daniel Bryan, his matches with Roman Reigns, everything that man did during the COVID lockdown is the reason why fans fell in love with him. He was the right-hand man. He was the guy that would not allow Sami Zayn to join the bloodline fully. It was him embracing Sami after War Games that got the fans to lose their mind. It wasn't anybody else. It was him. He was the guy that had to accept Sami Zayn. Guys, fans have loved Jey Uso for a very long time. We made it. We made it happen. We're the reason he won the Intercontinental Championship, because fans wanted it. 4 letters, 1 word. Ooh, yeet. It was what we did. We're the reason that Jey Uso is where he's at. So why are we allowing these trolls on the internet to dislike his YouTube videos? Why are we allowing people to voice these just irrational complaints about him? It makes zero sense. The fact that people don't understand that when you're a top guy, when you're at the top of your industry, you can't work the same style. You see, I've made this argument before, and I know I've made it to a smaller audience, but I want to bring it here to Lucha Talk. Guys, Daniel Bryan, Shawn Michaels, AJ Styles, those guys didn't change their wrestling, right, when they reached the top, because they were known for their wrestling. That's what they were known for. So a guy like HBK, a guy like Bryan, a guy like AJ Styles or Bret Hart, we knew them from in-ring work first. But we didn't know the Usos that way. We knew the Usos as the guys who came out representing their culture with the haka. We knew them because of the down since day one. It was always about their character work. It always started with their character work. And the fact that Jay took the time to just showcase himself during the COVID era as one of the top guys in the industry is like a great in-ring performer. Well, that was just a bonus. But since that time, leading up to right now, Jey Uso has always been a phenomenal wrestler. But now, guess what, guys? He needs to stick around. He needs to be on television. The number one trait for a professional wrestler is availability. He has to be available to us. He doesn't have the luxury to take a couple weeks off. He doesn't, because he means so much to the WWE universe. Jey Uso is one of the best things that's happened in a very long time. He is the Daniel Bryan of this era. He is the Jeff Hardy of this era. That's exactly what he is. No one has a connection with the WWE universe the way he does. Not Roman Reigns, not Jimmy Uso, not Seth Rollins, and not Cody Rhodes. That's right. I said it. Cody does not have this connection. I know that upsets some people because they want Cody to have that connection, but he just doesn't. It's the same thing that happens with Seth Rollins. Dolph Ziggler caught a lot of shit because he said the show's never been built around Seth. And a lot of fans were angry with him, and he voiced it on Busted Open. He said they came at him and they were like, "What are you saying? He's never been pushed?" No, dickhead, that's not what he's saying at all. What he's saying is the truth. They've never put the show around him. He's never been that guy. They tried to when he was like the architect, but fans gravitated more towards Cena, Sting, Dean Ambrose. They didn't really want Seth to be the top guy. They've never wanted that. The show is being geared towards him right now because here's the one thing we need to understand. When it comes to WWE, they want to tell us who to root for. They want to tell us who the top person is. We have picked Jey Uso, the World Heavyweight Champion, a amazing World Heavyweight Champion. I mean, I'm telling you right now, since WrestleMania to today, he's had a better reign than Cody Rhodes' entire year as champion. Argue with me in the comments if you want. Jey Uso has had a better run than Cody Rhodes had for an entire year. He's defended the title twice. He is on every single show. He is all over Monday Night Raw. He's connecting. He's having 3 feuds at once. That is not something Cody did. Cody was supposed to banish the bloodline. And guess what? He jumps right out of the bloodline with Roman Reigns and jumps right into a feud with Solo. That's not what we wanted. But Jey, no. Jey finally beat Gunther one time. It was, 9-0? And then Gunther lost. So now Gunther wants his payback. So we picked Jey, right? And then he's got the feud with Braun Breaker. They traded the IC title back and forth. And now he's got the feud with Logan. 3 programs at once? This man is the epitome of the working champion that we have been craving for years. We have not had a working champion like this since John Cena was the United States champion. Argue with your abuela. That's the best thing I can say to you. Argue with your abuelita. Because we have not had a working champion. Cody was supposed to be that, but he sure as shit wasn't. He was showing up with empty calories. He was showing up, cutting a promo, but he wasn't really providing anything. Jey Uso's coming out. He already worked Seth Rollins. He's working Gunther. He's working Braun Breaker. Now he's working Logan Paul. That's a major spot to be in, by the way, guys. I feel like fans are overlooking what Jey Uso versus Logan Paul means. That is a lot of faith the company has in you if they're saying, hey, you know what? Go out there and work this YouTuber who needs weeks to prepare. Because a lot of people, Logan he's exceptional when he's got time to train. Don't forget, Ronda Rousey told us she would have been this good too had they allowed her to get as much time preparing for her matches. She didn't get that. Logan Paul gets that. So I want to reiterate this. The fans, we, us, you, me, we picked Jey Uso. WWE wants it to be Seth. My issue is I don't believe that Seth has that ability. I'm not saying he's not one of the best wrestlers in the world. I'm not saying that at all. Seth Rollins is probably, I don't know, top 5 on the entire planet in terms of bell to bell. But he's never been able to engage the audience with a promo. Find me a Seth Rollins promo that you're like, wow. As a matter of fact, I'll do it to you this way. Find me one Seth Rollins promo that got you as excited as Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre Monday Night Raw going back and forth. Just find me one. You can't. He's never cut a promo like that. He's always been carried by the guy that he's in there with. Even his feud with Finn, the reason why his feud with Finn didn't go over so well, the reason why it wasn't like a 6-month program is because Finn can't really cut a promo like that either. So, like, Seth needs that back and forth. He needs the Punk. He needs the Roman. He needs the guys that work on their craft, right? He can't just go out there and say, hey, I got this, puppy. I got this. I can talk for both of us. He's never been that, which is why I don't think that we're going to come out of this in a couple of months thinking like, wow, this is the best run that Seth Rollins ever had. I don't think we'll ever hit the Monday Night Rollins era. We just won't. He's been World Heavyweight Champion, and fans wanted him to lose the title 3 feuds in a row. They wanted him to lose to Finn. They wanted him to lose to Nakamura. They wanted him to lose to Drew. As a matter of fact, there were wrestling fans, if you go back to Twitter, just type it in. If you go back to Twitter when Seth initially won the World Heavyweight Championship, right? There were fans that wanted him to lose it during his first defense to Damian Priest on Monday Night Raw. He defended the title just a couple of days after he won it. That's the best line Seth Rollins ever said. I could lose the championship tonight, but it's still a longer reign than his, pointing out Finn Balor. That's the problem. Now, he has Paul Heyman, and that could really push him towards being that top guy, like a Roman. It could. I fear, as a big Seth fan, that this is going to gear more towards a Cesaro run, and that the guy that's going to get all of the fluff, all of the attention is going to be Braun Breaker. He's the guy that this is for. When you look at the build of this, you have Roman Reigns, you have CM Punk, and you have Seth Rollins, and Braun Breaker's there. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to jump back on here, let you know that we will be doing long-form shows more. I'm going to try to keep them anywhere from 15 minutes to 30 minutes to keep everybody's attention, because we also put this on Spotify. So please follow me at all the socials. I am constantly moving towards giving you content every single day. I try to provide anywhere from 5 to 10 videos on TikTok, so please follow me over there. I'm at 14,000 subscribers over there, and here we are close to 2,000. Guys, I want to thank you so much for all of your support on the channel. I see that our views are getting up, our likes are getting up. We're doing a really good job together, and I want to continue to do this because I would like to, make this my full-time gig. So once again, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will come on here to review both AEW and WWE shows next week. Thank you so much, guys.